Hi, welcome to Tasty Trends. I'm Allison, and today I'm going to show you how to make cake balls that look like Easter eggs. So first, you're going to start off by baking a cake mix. I just use a box cake mix, but you can always, if you have a favorite recipe for cake, do that yourself, or honestly, you can even buy a pre-made cake. So the next step is to crumble it up into very small pieces like what I have here. And then you are going to add some frosting of your choice. Now I have a white cake mix and vanilla frosting since I'm doing like eggs, but you are welcome to use any flavor that you would enjoy. So I would recommend doing about a 1/4 cup of icing for half a cake, which is about what I have right here in the bowl. So I'm just going to put that in, and I would recommend kind of starting on being a little cautious about how much you put in, because it's better to have too little and you can add more frosting in than to have too much and have a really mushy cake ball that doesn't keep its form. All right, so that looks like it's probably enough for now, and I'm going to mix it up. So my preference is to use gloves because I don't like the mix all under my fingernails, but you are welcome to just do a good wash and rinse. One important thing though is to thoroughly dry your hands before this, or it can make it really mushy. So let me get this to a good consistency. You can see that it's like really holding its form well, and you can put it into a shape and you don't have just crumbs. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a small amount. Generally for these I would just get about a small palmful and then roll it into a ball. And then, because I'm doing Easter eggs, I'm going to kind of shape it here, flatten it out, and just kind of bring it to a point. After you get these formed, it's best to put them in the fridge for about 15 minutes, or you can put them in the freezer, maybe only about 5 minutes in the freezer before you dip them and decorate them. I think that looks good. I'm going to set these aside and we will put them in the fridge and show you how to dip them. All right, so now I have gone ahead and melted some candy melts according to the package directions. I would really recommend candy melts over, say, white chocolate or chocolate, because they're just really meant for this type of project, but you can do whichever you would like. I just bought white, and I'm going to color a couple of the bowls with some yellow and with some green. I'm using a gel food coloring. I'm gonna get a little bit on my toothpick here and then stir it in. You can use either a spoon, a fork, or, because I've done this several times, I have some candy dipping tools. So I'm going to use this to dip my egg. Start with the green one. Now this has been in the fridge for about 15 minutes. I'm going to turn it over, make sure it's thoroughly coated, and then kind of lift from below so they don't get too much. Just kind of tap and then put onto my waxed paper. Another thing you can do is use a toothpick and go around the line where if you have a little pooling of candy melt, and that'll help it just break away a little easier later. This would also be the time where if you want to add sprinkles or like the colored sugar, this would be a good time to add it when it's still melted. So we'll do another one. One thing that you can do is you can use some of your melted candy melt and do little lines like that. So that's really all there is to it. You can feel free to get creative and with your choice of cake, icing, the colors that you use for your candy melts, and then after you decorate, I recommend just putting them in the fridge for maybe another 15 minutes and they'll be good to go. I hope you enjoy these and give them a try. If you liked them, give a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks.